The city of Hong Kong has one of the most iconic skylines in the world. But not many know that besides the concrete jungle, there is also a real jungle out there in Hong Kong. One which is dominated by pythons and other reptiles. This next report has more.
This is an image that many may not be familiar of Hong Kong. A 3-meter-long Burmese python. At the Tai Pak Tin village in the city, Ken Lee is a registered snake catcher. And this video of him catching the 3-meter giant soon went viral. Lee uses a range of equipment, puncture-proof gloves, sticks, hooks and bags. Sometimes he just relies on his bare hands. The onlookers watched him in awe, as the python was found and caught in a place not very far from Hong Kong's towering skyscrapers. But it's all a part of a day's work for Ken Lee.
依家都開始12月啦，就準備入冬啦。咁嗰條蛇咧，其實係揾地方冬眠。咁佢哋咁啱咧，可能就唔小心咁走咗入呢個大白田村嘅花草裏邊。咁所以咧就好多人圍觀。咁捉嗰條蛇咧，當時係有啲咩難度咧？就因為嗰條蛇其實佢喺好多嘅一啲冧咗嘅樹幹啊，同埋一啲枯枝落葉底下啦。咁花咗一啲力氣去將呢啲嘢搬開晒，然之後再將嗰條蛇捉出嚟咁樣啦。
The earlier generation of snake catchers were often connected with snake soup shops. Snake soup still happens to be a very popular item in most menu cards across Hong Kong, but the new generation of snake catchers like Ken Lee wish to release the snakes they capture into the wild, away from human habitation. Snake catchers need to register themselves with the authorities and are called in whenever a rogue reptile is spotted.
In Hong Kong, we have about 75% of it is not developed green area, lots of different habitats for different snake species. So in that respect, in some areas they're doing quite well. There's good habitat provision for them. But as with a number of our wild neighbours, the issue is where there's an encroachment of human habitation, so urban development and things like that, and that's a threat to the survival of snake species. Also, if you start encroaching into a habitat, there's more chance of encountering a snake. So a human-snake conflict potentially if they accidentally stray into human areas.
Sometimes Lee is called to remove snakes from residential bathrooms. It takes nerves of steel to remove a 3-meter python from a ventilation pipe. While the average person might not want pythons and other snakes making themselves cozy in their homes, conservationists see the creatures in a different light. More than 1,600 snakes were captured and released in Hong Kong in 2020. But Ken Lee feels that snakes are an inherent part of the city's ecosystem. Without them, Hong Kong's wildlife will not be the same again. Bureau Report WION World is One.
Co-presented by Skoda. Simply clever.
WION World is One is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.